Whoop whoop and what's good, y'all? Welcome to Exo's Live and Reckless Shit Stream. I'm your host, Exo Reckless. Last night we had a pretty good episode. We had the homie Rasputin on. We got some pretty deep topics. And then if you want to look at my page, I posted some more in-depth stuff on some of those topics today. Anyway, I'm getting ready for fucking gathering, man. How are y'all doing today? Please hop in on the comments. I can't even fucking talk right now. But hop in on the comments and let's do this damn thing. You know how we roll. Right now, we're going to introduce our fucking co-host. So let me bring him out without further ado. The champion of Thursday night, hailing from parts unknown, this is Juggalucha!
Yeah, I just thought of that while I was waiting there. Hope it looked cool. How's your day, dude?
What up, brother?
Not much. Thought of my sweet merch entrance. Honestly, dude, Waddy does such a good job on shirts for real. Really? Anybody looking to get shirts done, Waddy is the man. He can do literally anything. Look at this thing.
You might have to okay. All right.
You might have to get merch. Hell yeah, bro, I got you. I will get you in touch and you guys can get that thing done. And he's good, bro. His merch is so good. What's up?
I said, I wonder where our guest went. He's not hanging out in the studio. That's all right.
Oh, no. He might have took a Duke break.
Maybe. Fuck. All right. Well, shit. Let's sit and hang out. I'm just going to make sure he's all right.
You got it. Did you hear Hulk Hogan died?
I did. That being said, so I'm going to get serious for a minute. I mean, it came to light that guy just was a total fucking horrible human being, to be honest, man. On the flip side of that note, man, that guy was a serious part of my fucking childhood.
Yep.
And he did do a lot for the business, all backstage politicking aside.
Yep. But, yeah, I was the same. I said the same thing earlier. Shaggy Two Dope was like, I know he did bad, but he was his childhood, and he was like, he tried to do more positive than good, and every time he did bad, he apologized. And then Shaggy brought up that every one of his tag team partners was like African American, like Zeus, and then you got what's up, Teasy? Oh, let me see the chat. I gotta push that button. Teasy, what's up, family in the house? Yo, my brother Dave Stutz. You gotta love him. Everybody in the world be picking like these nicknames, and my brother, he said, "Fuck that. My name's David Stutz. How nice to meet you." And like that's his like straight up government right there.
I'm saying our guest is having a little bit of technical difficulty, so we're gonna let's see what we got.
I still haven't heard back from Razorback. I got those nice earbuds, and they are his, bro. They are waiting. Okay. Mandy said, "Well,
Razorback, you want to use some earbuds, buddy?"
Yeah, dude. Razorback, hit me up. R.I.P. Hoagie. Is that who it was? We'll miss you, Hoagie. Yo, shout out Juggalo Eddie. Unbelievable that he died. R.I.P. Juggalo Eddie. We miss you. I don't even know yet. I just found out on my stream at 4, dog. Damn, I hope it's not something like super bad. I hope it at least went in his sleep. You know what I mean? Or something nice, like you got a blowjob to death or something.
Right.
Like that would be good.
Fucking R.I.P. Hoagie, that's funny. No, not that Hulk, guys. Jesus.
Yo. Fucking, they first Ozzy, then Hogan. Bro, everybody is saying, my brother was saying in chat in the game earlier, he's like, bro, Willie Nelson, everybody needs to lock Willie Nelson down. He might be the next one. Watch him 24/7. Him and Dolly Parton, we need like EMTs round the clock.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to let our guest know he doesn't look like he has sound on his fucking stream, so yeah, I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna tell him right now. We'll try backing out and going back in. Right, man. It's been a weird fucking week, man, for people fucking dying, man. We got Ozzy. I mean, Ozzy was kind of expected. I didn't expect him to go right after that performance. Like, right after, he's like, hurry up, let's get this done. I got shit to do. And fucking apparently, we all know what that was.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, and that was no disrespect. I mean, I had to do an Ozzy impression. But yeah, man, I mean, fuck, man. Like, you look at the ages too; they're like 71, bro. Like, it's not. That's not fucking old. I mean, it is
That's
old,
not
but it's
old
not.
anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
and what's crazy is like if you would have told me like when like maybe 5 years ago that Hogan was going before Ric Flair, I would have never believed you. I would have never believed you. 2 scoops, baby. How's your night going? Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Malcolm Jamal Warner too. I forgot fucking Malcolm Jamal Warner, motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Was that
everybody
Theo?
dying, dude?
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude. And I was thinking about it. Out of the original 3 NWO, only Nash is left, or only Nash is left.
Only Nash is left, man.
Yep.
He's one sweet now. Oh.
Yeah, it's one sweet, dude.
Oh, fuck. I mean, all jokes aside, though, man. On a large heart, or a cardiac arrest is a pretty common death with fucking. All right, big Oscar Lord. A cardiac arrest is a pretty common death for a wrestler, unfortunately. You know, you have the growth hormones and the steroids, which obviously Hogan used because people don't get that big without test and all that stuff.
They also don't get that small all of a sudden when there's a steroid scandal.
Oh, yeah, when he lightened you up, when he's saying he's going to get more light for Yokozuna, and Yokozuna, they still put Yoko over? Because Hogan was
dude. And then he leaves and goes to WCW, and everybody's like, dude, you lost 60 pounds. Is no one going to say anything? You lost a whole half a human.
I think he went on the XO Reckless diet.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking funny. What's good? Loves and Loves podcast. How you doing, Lee? What is good, family? So, I was working on this little thingy today. I think I showed you. It was a little meme I want to submit to this family. So I'm working on that. I think a couple people have seen it aside from you. I think I showed it to Zach and Evil Cook.
Yeah, that's just fun.
That's everybody who's going to see it until it's ready.
Hell yeah.
It's a nice present for Swill.
He's going to love it. Yeah.
It goes fucking hard, dude. I'm not even playing. It goes hard as fuck. Yeah. The XO Reckless diet.
The XO Reckless diet.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. But I mean, if you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of, right? I'm doing
just trying to get by. How y'all doing? We chilling, man.
I'm sitting in this heat, bro, and it looks like our guest is having technical difficulties. So me and Juggalucha are going to sit here and entertain y'all for a while. How's your day been, brother?
I'm having a good day. Mandy's working late tonight, so I'm playing this new game with the boys. I was like, listen, dog, I'm going to sit in the air vents, and you guys just keep playing. And so they're in the chat right now. And if you look, I'm sitting in the air vents while they're still playing. Just chilling. I was like, I got to go hit up my dog XO. And now here we are. It's called Abiotic Factor. And if you got a PlayStation, it's free this month. And I like survival games. I'm a big Rust player. Rust is my zone. If you like Rust, it's evil and delicious. This game is a survival game too. You gotta eat, you gotta sleep, you gotta poop and all that shit. But you're a scientist stuck in a researcher's lab that goes down into the earth an unknown amount of levels because it's top secret. So nobody can know unless you're like, well, anyway, all shit broke loose and now you guys got to survive down there. So it's a survival game with aliens and shit. But all of your because you're in an office building, there's no punching trees for wood and shit. It's more like breaking a desk and getting wood and getting pencils together to form like daggers and shivs. It's all office supplies. Like you make a fucking fishing pole out of a phone and shit. It's fresh, dog. It's fresh.
Okay. So
I'm standing behind you, dude. They are standing behind me. Look at that guy.
It's like creepy. Fucking post-apocalyptic dystopian fucking office space or what?
Yeah, it's like dystopian office space. And the farther you go down, it reminds me a lot of Half-Life mixed with Stranger Things. Like, it's got like a PlayStation 1/PlayStation 2 graphics. And the more you descend, there's you find out that, at first it's there's these little aliens and there's security bots. You think that's it. Mm-hmm. And then later you start going through portals that take you to ancient Japan and shit. But then you come back to your bro, it's crazy. It's a crazy ass
What up,
game,
big
dog.
OG? That sounds
What up,
crazy as
Brad?
fuck, bro. Like, whoop whoop, y'all. Thanks for pulling up. Sorry, guys, is having a little trouble getting on, but that's okay. Me and Lucha can roll for a while if we can go.
Yeah, we can just kick it. It's cool.
We can call
I'm
the
down
match,
kicking
man.
it.
It's all good.
Yo,
yeah,
dude, you excited about SummerSlam happening like August? Man, it's SummerSlam first 2-night ever. Then the 25th Legends Gathering, bro. That's gonna be a hell of a month,
bro. Right? I'd almost spaced. I was so focused on Gathering, I'd spaced about SummerSlam, man.
Yeah, honestly, you know me, I'm mad like wrestling, and I wasn't even like, I knew SummerSlam was coming, but it didn't hit me that it was same month, and then like perfectly aligned to where it's like you can watch it and then worry about the partying because it's like 2 weeks before. Yo,
okay.
I can't wait. It's gonna be a sexy month, bro.
Yeah, I guess I've just been focused with other shit. I've got.
Yeah, dude, I feel that.
Hey, thank you,
You
TC.
know
I
what?
appreciate the fuck out of you.
Yeah,
support
TC's
is
the man.
fucking hopping in, man.
Yo, you know what I just realized? I could help out the numbers in the algorithm and shit if I hop in chat, but I only have this thing. So,
That's up to you, boss.
boys, I will be back, and I love you. And
go, boys.
I'll
be back.
All right, here we go. I don't know if it's gonna keep me in the game or not, but I'm going to
boys,
going to Utah.
That baby already. Juggalucha's going in.
I'm going in. All right, here we go. JCW premiere. Sorry, dog, not without my wife. Got to watch it tomorrow. All right, so
that's what's up.
Yeah, dude, JCW, like wrestling's kind of like our date night shit. We got together over wrestling and everything. And JCW is down specifically. Yeah, dude.
Up,
so technically, we got together because of ICP. Because this is how we got together. This is how she fell in love with me. But this is how we got together is over wrestling. How she started liking me. Yeah, so how she started liking me was in 7th grade. I was listening to what's it called? Great Malenko. And then there's a part where he says, I'm a serial killer, it's a bad habit. I killed Tony, Lucky Charms, and the Silly Rabbit. And I put those 3 cereals on my shirt from the lunchroom, and I walked into class, and she was like, that's ridiculous. I'm in love with him. That's what she says. So I credit ICP because they gave me the idea. And then the reason the wrestling thing is ours is like when she moved in with me after like my whole, because she like I said, I don't hide stuff from the fam. Like when I was on heroin real bad, she got me off of it. And then when we were like, when we were living together and shit like that.
Cool, man.
Yeah, dude. And she was just my friend. Like she was my homie. And she came and moved in with me. And then we just like, she constantly like took care of me and all that stuff coming off of that. And then all of that stuff. And we would watch wrestling nonstop. That was like because that's what I do. And then she was like, yeah, I'm into it too. My dad likes it. And so like I grew up watching it. And then boom, that's how it was. And then now we're here.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. She is my wife, but she's legit my best friend.
That is growing old together shit right there, bro. That's dope. And actually that topic of substance abuse last night pretty heavily. And it went pretty deep. And I give a shout out to our guest last night, Mr. Florida Man Rasputin himself. Fucking, he got pretty deep and got pretty vulnerable. And not all artists do that. And I really respect that. And so, yeah, man. Again, shout out to Rasputin.
Yes.
But right now we're gonna bring out our guest. If you're familiar with the Tulsa, Oklahoma scene, you should know who this fucking guy is. This has had enough, y'all. Like,
welcome,
what is good? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Had a little bit of a Wi-Fi issue, but we got in a hot spot, so it looks like I got on just in time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so someone's going, lightning's going crazy.
Oh, yeah. You storming over there, too?
Oh, no, it's 100 degrees humid out here.
Damn, that's probably why you're having Wi-Fi. Goddamn shit melted outside.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, dude. So what do you have going on? What are you into lately? Do you have any projects coming up?
Just released a single it's called I Promise I'm Not Mad. It's featuring Buried Inside of Us. He's a part of my label slash production company. It's called Carnage Crew.
That's dope.
And he so yeah, this is probably the second.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the second collab we done. The last collab we did was called Don't Talk to Me. And so yeah, we just put that out. I think it's been out for about a week. And so that's kind of what I have right now. Um, and then I was mainly aiming to release a new single at least once a month or once every other month this year.
Okay.
And I guess as a attempt to try to get into the whole Spotify algorithm or Apple Music, where where you would actually get a lot more exposure to new fans, and then just building up that catalog. So I worked on quite a bit of music during the holidays.
Okay.
I noticed whenever it is like cold, bad weather, and I'm stuck inside, I get the most work done. So as far as music, so there's a few songs I had in the vault, and then I would sit on them for a little bit, and then I'd get them mixed and mastered. Then I'd get the cover art, or I would just let them sit there. They're going to be on an album release versus me putting out as a single. So it's actually kind of funny because it's kind of like an inside joke a lot of my artist friends have, is that we'll work on a song, let's say in July,
Mm-hmm.
and then come like November is when the song comes out, and everyone's like, I forgot we even did that song. Or something, like where they're like, hey, are you gonna drop that song, or and stuff like that. But to me, it's like I work on I tend to, because when I first started doing music, I was real quick. I was more like I would write, record it that day, and then I would drop it like within the next day or that night. And then I had a really good friend at the time who said, "Man, I think you should just slow down, because I think your music would come out with more quality if it wasn't so rushed." And so he goes, "I think you should stop trying to beat the clock, and then just listen to it, send it to some friends, get some constructive criticism." And so before releasing it, and so it might even come out even better. And so I kind of took that advice and ran with it. But for me, is this like I just like the idea of having stuff sitting in the vault, and then and ready to kind of release, you know. I think, was it the artist Russ said he did that, where he would spend like 6 months working on music, and then he ran the whole SoundCloud game where he would release a new song every week, and that kind of got him a lot of exposure. So
Consistency is always the
yeah,
word you hear that was successful people use.
yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I've seen it work in real time for myself. I've seen it work for other people I know. It's For me, it's easier when I have it done prior, and it's just kind of sitting there waiting to be released. Because if I say, hey, I'm just going to work on a song this week and then release it this month, there's no guarantee of what my schedule is. I might be so crazy busy that I'll fall behind. So I kind of like to do the work, you know, prior.
I feel you.
If that makes sense.
What do you do for, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work outside of music?
I have a few things. I mean, as far as music, like aside from being an artist, and then I'm a promoter as well.
Nice.
And then then I do sound engineering. I have a home studio business in my house. I've had that going since about 2013. And I have a few clients that come here and there, and then some that just pop in and ask me what my rates are. And then I run a sound, and then I have an actual sound system. On occasion I get hired to run sound for someone's like hip hop show or their acoustic or something. Or if someone's doing an event at a bar where they need sound, it's and nobody has it, some people hire me to do that for them. My girlfriend's a DJ, so she gets booked a lot. And so a lot of times I'm her sound engineer. So if we're doing gigs, we have to bring sound, I'll run sound. And then if we're doing a venue that has sound, but it's like run yourself, I'm usually there.
Yeah.
Right.
And so me and her pretty much run a business. It's DJ and live sound services, and so between my shows and her gigs, we stay pretty busy with that. I run and I have another business called Creepy Collectibles. It's mostly on eBay, but I do Facebook Marketplace, so it's just a reselling company. So we're talking any kind of horror movie stuff, like movies, toys, video games, comic books, all other stuff that I'm super into. And so yeah, it's just the whole. It's just reselling. I buy them, I sell them for more than I got them for.
I feel that.
But
I do the same thing with wrestling.
and yeah, yeah. I'm an old school wrestling fan. I like the '80s and '90s wrestling. I've been meaning to add that to that niche. And other than that, then just day jobs. I just work day jobs. I've worked in independent contractor jobs,
You just kind of
jobs.
hustle it.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, I'm hustling. All right.
But also, and then we have then we have an open mic. And then we have an open
Yeah, I was
mic
asking
every
about
week. We've been we've been doing that for about 4 years. That just but see that kind of opened the door for me being a a front of house
Third
sound
day.
engineer, because the bar was, you have to get your own sound, and a lot of bars are set up like that. And so I said, well, I might as well just buy my own sound system. Otherwise, I'm going to be paying out of pocket to hire somebody to come bring sound. And so that got me up there. Went to a music store. And I knew the sales guy there, and so he got me a great deal, and so I was able to get a full speaker sub, soundboard, microphones, cables. And then my girl ended up getting into DJing because she started coming up a mic, and we are just starting dating. And so she kind of went from just helping me run tracks for all the hip hop artists to laptop to us actually going and getting her equipment. And now she's full functional as like a DJ. She's got the lights, the the board, the DJ
That's
board,
dope, bro.
and all that kind
I
of
wish
stuff.
I was fully functional, but like in a different way.
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, TD.
Which
I'm going to figure out how to get you that wrench. But go ahead. Sorry, I'm responding to comments.
That's awesome, man. So are you gonna gather this year, dude?
I'm not sure. Attending festivals is not like the easiest thing for me. Or so. I normally don't really attend festivals unless I'm performing.
Yeah.
It kind of depends. It. I mean, if it's well, I'll take that back. Like if it's a festival here locally, there's just only so much I can kind of travel for. And
I gotcha.
I did do Gore Fest a couple years ago. I did Gore Fest with the LSP guys, and I think I performed. We went for the first 2 nights. I performed the first night, and then we came back and we hung out.
Oh yeah.
The second night, I got to hang out with Insane Poetry and all this.
Yeah,
fun
Insane
stuff.
Poetry
And then,
rules.
yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, and then I know we hung out a lot with. I know Michael Lawless. We were just like bullshitting with him, and then the GRE guys were there and stuff like that. So it was, and that's kind of when I met Chuckles there. Actually, no, I take that back. I met him at Underground United in Arizona.
Okay.
But he played Gorefest. So
Okay.
and so we tables were like right next to each other and stuff like that. So we had thought about looking into the float. It's because like I said, Arkansas is only a couple hours from us. But me and my girl are not we're not real big campers. So
Gotcha.
we
Yeah,
try to get an RV
my wife,
or
she has
something.
a surgery on her back, so we don't do the
Yeah.
camp part no more. We get the Airbnb.
Oh yeah, Airbnbs are cool.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, good? What up, Marty?
Y'all are some bougie lows. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
Bougie
Mandy's
lows,
got
I like
these this thing called scoliosis corrective surgery. So her spine's like
I
a
know what
S,
that is.
but she's got hooks, like 4
Yeah, I know how that
hooks,
goes.
and they're like going like that and trying to like keep the S together.
Okay.
So she don't have a choice.
Yeah,
And
no, I would sleep in a hotel if that. Yeah.
yeah, we were gonna just I was gonna camp a couple nights there, but I just kind of want to spend the nights with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I don't blame you, bro. And I was just being silly with the bougie.
No, dude, you're good. I am bougie as shit. I just bought a bidet. Well,
What?
yeah, dude,
So
it's not hooked up yet. It's still in the box. Yo, maybe we could hook it up on stream. That would be like informative and shit.
What, dude? We're gonna do that, dude. We're gonna do an episode where you and Mandy hook up the bidet on stream. We gotta do that. That's fucking
I love it.
I love it.
That sounds awesome. It'd be called Buddies Doing Bidets. Yeah.
But it's funny because I remember that being said in the fucking chats the other day by Mandy, and I didn't think anything of it. I think we were talking about something obnoxious, and you know what I'm saying, or pissing on something.
Yep.
And then here comes the bidet comment. Yeah, so she wasn't
No,
fucking
dude,
around.
she was like, I might buy a bidet. And we were looking it up.
Oh, she went and bought it after
we
that.
were looking it up, and it's like apparently super cleanly. And two of my homies that I didn't expect to have a bidet, I was like, yeah, dude, I got a bidet. And they were like, yo, on the real, I have a bidet. And it's real nice. And I was like, really? Like, it's going to spritz my butthole and it's going to feel good? And they were like, yeah, dude, and you're going to have a clean butthole. It's not just going to spritz your butthole. You're going to have a nice, clean butthole all the time.
Right,
and if
so
you ever think about
show
it,
us your butthole, you can show the motherfucker.
yeah,
off,
dude,
right?
if you think about it, toilet paper, it just mashes that shit around. And like, but a bidet, that gives you a little kiss from the gods right on the butt, and then you're all clean.
Okay.
Yo, that sounds dope to me. I'm down.
You should be a bidet salesman.
I'm down, dude. Call it Neptune's kiss.
Door-to-door bidet salesman.
Kiss of the gods.
Kiss of the gods bidet company.
Get a little tushy touch. Boop, and now you're wet. I can't wait.
That's funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. No, it's both things, bro. Bidets are everything, bro. They're just a good thing. There's some things are just good, like titties and bacon and bidets. They fit that. Yeah, dude, and pro wrestling. It's like, man, my wife is as straight as can be, but even she tells me sometimes, like, that's a nice pair of titties. It's the same thing.
Medusa, that's a bad kiss if you're Medusa.
Yeah, dude. Pressure washing that ass. That's what I'm saying. It's Poseidon's kiss.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into the Greek mythology of how Medusa got the snakes, since we're going to bring up Poseidon. That's a
the
little
splash of the Titan.
But yeah, splash.
That's dope.
Y'all are crazy. But yeah, so you're talking about doing festivals. So do you have any? Are you booked on any festivals this year coming up?
Not really. I don't really get on much festivals. Most of them are the ones.
I've seen you on the Shrunken Head.
Oh, what's up? Oh, yeah. The
That is Shrunken Head, I believe.
What was it? It was Holiday Massacre. Yeah. Yeah. Me and a homie of mine from Rhode Island had a tour we were doing, and then and then Razakel just out of the blue offered to me, and it was perfect. Like, it was actually a date we were trying to get in the Texas area. So that one. Oh yes, absolutely. We had her on our March Massacre, so that's an annual festival that we do in March, and we had it started because it was just a random name I had, because I had a homie of mine from Texas I was trying to bring to Tulsa because we had a song at the time, and then the following year I had an idea to make it a 2-day event, and then I wanted Scum on it, and then I think I bugged him. I think I bugged him for like 3 months, and he didn't really have a schedule ready. So he said, "Hey, just keep in touch with me, and we'll see what can make happen." And then him and Smalls one ended up doing their like a weekend run or something like that. So they ended up headlining the second year. And I'm trying to think the third year we had Chuckles, and then this year we had Rezykill.
Nice.
And so now we're plotting next year, and we're wanting to raise the budget up a bit because this year we have like food vendors and stuff like that. So we're thinking of who next year to make our headliners and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be all the Tulsa heavy hitters, and then we'll have some people from out of state
That's cool, man. You got an
on
extra
that.
slot. I'll throw my name in the hat if you're looking, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
All right, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
When I did Gorefest, it kind of opened my ideas to bridge that gap, and so most of the festivals I do are usually the ones. There was a there were a couple of festivals a few years ago that I did here in Oklahoma, and I started to hate doing festivals because the parking's a pain in the ass. If you're not on the main stage, you're nowhere near where the crowd's going to be. And I remember doing a show, and it was at a bar, was where me and some of my guys were performing, and our merch table had to be like 2 blocks from where we're at because they wanted to keep the bar to have as much room as possible. And I said, well, that's fucking pointless because I have nobody to watch the table, and it's like 3 blocks from where anyone's going to see me perform, so I don't see me selling anything. And it was funny because this was the same bar I did a show at 2 weeks ago, except this time the beer is more expensive. Because it's a festival, so obviously they're going to raise the price. And so,
well, if you're ever in Florida, I got you. I'll watch the table for you. We'll do.
All right, cool, man.
No worries. You could just give me one of those tablets. We'll do cards only, and I'll watch the table.
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll do that. I think this was kind of more of an isolated incident because every time I go to a festival, there's always a merch tent, and I think they just weren't set up for that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it was a small bar, so I think they were trying to have as much room to get as much people. So as far as volume, I get it. It was yeah, it was just a lot of hassle. So I mean, I've got a lot of artist friends here who they like to play every time the state fair is coming in. They're hammering to send in their applications and like when Oktoberfest comes in and stuff like that. And to me, I think I'm just more selective because, like I said, it depends on what kind of festival it is. Is it going to make sense for me to go through all that chaos? Is it going to be a stage where there's going to be people there, or you know what I mean? So there's some festivals that might be a lot more fun to attend than to perform. And I don't know, maybe I'm just a stickler when it comes to that, but it's just when you're dealing with all that chaos and crowds, and it's in the summertime, so it's hotter than fuck, and so to me, it's just like I like simplicity. So whenever I do festivals, I like to stick to one stage. I like to keep a simple like time schedule. That way, it's just like it feels that way. Like you can still have like the bigness of it. It'll still something that'll draw in crowds. There'll be food vendors and and other vendors. Like people can sell merch and stuff like that. But it's simple and so because to me when they do the festivals where it's like 2, 3, 4 stages, it's the one thing that sucks about that. And I did one in Omaha, Nebraska not too long ago, which went good. But a friend of mine who we never got a chance to meet and hear each other perform, we played at the same time because we're on 2 different stages. And so now when you have festivals like the Gathering and Rocklahoma, I don't think that hurts as much because you have so many big names on there. Not to mention those festivals tend to bring in like like thousands and thousands.
Double
So
digit thousands, yeah.
What up,
What up,
Booba?
King Gooba?
So, but yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Anyway, that's my opinionated opinion on
Hey,
festivals.
man.
So
No, I'm actually I'm in the process of trying to figure out a headliner for a show right before fucking gathering
yeah,
because I'm doing a free show in Dayton. So I'm in the process of trying to
nice.
lock a headliner right now. I had one in mind, and they were really nice about it, but it wasn't it wasn't something they were able to do. But yeah, so I'm in the process of trying to figure that out so I can hopefully get it figured out by tonight or tomorrow, and then fucking what I'm saying, like just get the flyers out. I got Wrath of God making the flyer, so
Wrath's
it's
the
fucking
man.
you know what I'm saying.
Nice.
Yeah, Wrath really is dope. But yeah, so I it's got a good lineup so far. I'm gonna go ahead and say the lineup right now. It's got Concrete on it. It's got fucking the God Mumra. It's got Alter Ego from Tritone. It's got Rebel Spaz. It's also got Mike Vile. It's got myself on it. It's got Rev Finesse. Who's a Strange JRB Lost Tribe Artifacts. It's got Roman the Wisco Kid from Greytown Records.
Yeah.
DBL. And I think I don't think I'm missing any. Oh, DJ Hatchet Kelly is going to be spinning the ones and twos. And I think I got everybody for right now.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm just trying to lock down a fucking solid headliner, and we're gonna roll it into it.
Nice.
Me rap battle Wrath? Oh shit! I already tried. I fucking lost. No contest. Wrath of God is a savage. I tried to do it on Swills one night, and I just sat there. I got nothing. I choked worse than God. What's that female rapper's name that was on there a few months ago that had nothing?
I can't remember.
Anyway,
I got nothing, but I'll you know what? I don't rap, but I'll try one day. It'd be funny just to have him beat me up.
Well, I know Wrath of God and Mid South Monster. We're talking about fucking. We're talking about going at it, so that would be kind of cool to see. Who else? Rebel Spaz from Tritone is a battle rapper too. So I think honestly, I want to see a bunch of like Juggalo battle rappers that are actually like really good at that shit.
Oh yeah.
Get together and go to town because that would be fucking dope.
Nice.
Yeah, I did try. Not very well. But yeah, no, I couldn't beat Wrath on my best day battle rapping, and I'll be the first one to admit that. He's just fucking clever off the fly, man. His creativity, and I'm gonna say this right now, and it's not blowing smoke up his ass. Like that guy is one of the most creative people I think I've ever fucking met.
Yeah, dude, always going, always making stuff. Pretty fast.
Right, always going. So yeah.
So
well,
I
shit, man.
have a question I ask everybody. What is your favorite wrestler? Okay. If you don't want to tell me, you just could have said it. Damn.
Well, where'd he go? No, he'll be back. I think he had an issue.
So, I am.
Well, shit.
This gathering is going to be so good, bro. I'm actually going to. Your concert is the day before the gathering, right?
It's a Sunday.
The Sunday before the gathering. Okay, and the gathering's on a Wednesday, so that would be 1, 2.
It'd be August 10th.
August 10th. So that would be the day after I got there. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it because my brother might work that day, but I'll talk to him and be like, hey, there's a concert that's free and we could go there.
Right. And that's
what's up?
And that's gonna be part of the allure of it. And that's part of the allure of it too. I didn't want to charge. Oh, Gooba's gonna be there Monday. Are you gonna come to Dayton on Sunday, Gooba? Oh, we're talking about Dayton on Sunday. And then Monday it's gonna be the Suds and Buds. But yeah, Dayton, Ohio, there's gonna be a free show fucking right before the day before on Sunday the 10th. And yeah, that was the lineup I was giving out. So
nice. Yeah. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try to be there with Dave, man. That David Stoops that's in the chat. Yeah, he's that's my. We went to the gathering last year together. We're going this year too with my wife and his little sister and our homies, our sister and their boyfriends, and we got a big group. And yeah, dude, we're gonna try to work it out. That'd be cool to come see you guys early and stuff.
We got our guest back. Woohoo!
Yo, guest is back.
No, the gathering, it's going to be in Dayton on the way to the gathering, kind of like how WrestleMania has all that shit going on around.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's about an hour and 45 minutes from the gathering, but it's going to be in Dayton. It's going to be a free show, but it's going to be the Sunday before the Suds and Buds kicks off at gathering.
Hell yeah, that sounds awesome.
That's not what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. Well, hey, how's it going, man? You're back.
Bring your
Yeah,
mom?
I
Did you
Yeah,
have your
that would be
Wi-Fi
fresh.
issue?
I would love to bring my mom. I've been trying to bring my mom to the gathering for so long, but
Somebody bring Chaz's mom.
does he have a mom?
Yeah, because I'm his dad.
Oh, who's his mom?
I don't know Chaz's mom.
Got it. We got to bring her.
Anyway, how you doing? Had enough? Fucking
Doing all right.
Wi-Fi went out again.
Oh,
Yeah,
we good. So what was the question? All I heard was what my favorite.
What is your
And then that's when
favorite?
my connection
All
went
right.
out.
Well, I have to ask the big questions. You know what I'm saying? This is the important stuff. This is the good. This is the big DEFCON 10. What's your favorite wrestler?
Man, that goes back. I would say Jake.
Damn, soft spoken, Jake the Snake. That's what I'm talking about.
Roberts, dude.
My wife.
That was a promo though, like that.
When we watch 80s, that's her favorite. That is her favorite wrestler.
AEW. Is he back on there? Is he back on AEW as a manager?
I don't know if he's back because he keeps coming back and then leaving and coming back and leaving, so I can't tell.
Yeah, okay. And that's so. I'm not going to criticize AEW, but I was actually a huge AEW fan to that whole CM Punk fiasco. And I'm going to be straight up, like CM Punk's probably one of my favorite wrestlers. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Like the guy knows his worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he complains a lot and shit, politics a lot, but at the same point in time, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, fucking,
if you have a favorite wrestler, the best part about wrestling is that everybody can have their own opinions and their own characters, and like that's the best part.
I like his whole story too, from the underdog, the indie underdog, to fucking just basically saying "fuck you," I want to do it my way, and that's what I like about CM Punk.
Yeah, dude.
And he's also, I mean, he keeps it.
Yeah,
he's the shit.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah, I was gonna say CM Punk is a. I'm not too versed into the modern wrestling, but I remember when someone a friend of I have friends who just wrestling is their whole life.
I feel you, bro.
And then I remember somebody quoting him, and then CM Punk, and then it was someone did a song, and it was and then they sampled something that he said, and I was like, who is this? This is like really well spoken. It was something like, you think you're the best or you're not. It sounded like some.
I see. From the pipe.
Yeah,
you think you're the best, you're not.
I can't remember.
I hate this idea that you're the best.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, yeah. And so I looked it up on YouTube, and I was just like, dude, that is like an amazing speech.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, his microphone worked great.
Yeah, the pipe bomb was sick.
Didn't he get into UFC for a little bit?
Yeah.
He did. He got his ass whooped both times.
Yeah, he didn't do so well there.
Like,
I figured. Yeah,
he got like folded up in 2 minutes and 11 seconds. His debut fight by Mickey Gall, and then Mike Jackson whooped his ass too on a basically pretty decisive victory.
Yeah,
and I think that was the last time we saw him in the MMA.
Yeah, he did not do so good. Poor guy.
Dana White kind of fires remorse with that.
Yeah, it's not as easy to go
like some guys can make
sports, like probably people think so.
Yeah, some guys can make the transition. Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley.
I know it didn't work.
Kurt Angle did 3 matches in MMA, but none of them were televised, and he won all 3.
With a broken freaking neck.
Like I remember when Conor McGregor got into UFC, and then Turbo Slice. I know everyone thought Turbo Slice was perfect for UFC.
Turbo Slice, he was good for backyard fights, but he didn't quite transition.
Nah, he couldn't do that. Yeah.
Like he was more
I did.
phenomenon.
Yeah, but I thought literally UFC would be perfect for him as far as him doing.
Yeah, me too. I thought once he started fighting there, he was going to be like a superstar.
Yeah, he lost because because the guy he went against just knew strategically what to do, because he knew when it came down to punches that would have been it for him. So he had to, You got to go a
Oh, they're
different
gonna
angle,
link up
but
with us at JCW. Hell yeah, Cuba. Hell yeah. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun, dude. I hope you end up making it to the gathering this year, man. I hope some magic happens that you can come. JCW is gonna have it versus GCW, two different companies fighting it out. GCW is probably
That's
gonna get
cool.
booed out of the
That's like,
country. It's gonna be crazy.
well, right.
Yeah.
There's obviously the JC. It's like when WWE had their shitty knockout version of ECW, but they still had some of the ECW crowd
Yeah,
in
they
there.
sprinkled
Fucking
it.
Rob Van Dam fought John Cena for the belt, and everyone fucking booed John Cena threw his fucking
Yo,
t-shirt back at him
dude.
and shit, which is fucking
What a good
funny to watch.
feeling, bro. Like, you rewatch that and you're like, they straight threw that shit back. Like, I love you, John, but you ain't wanted in this building. Like, that was fucking awesome. That was such a good show.
Right. Right. Well, shit, man. What's some other good Oklahoma artists? You got Roach Spiff and Devil God out there. They still doing stuff?
Oh yeah. I know Roach just had a kid.
I like Devil God. He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Double God. Me and him got a song in the works. We've actually never collabed yet, and it's crazy because he's a part of my label, and I realized we haven't done a song. So I got something. I sent it to him not too long ago. I know he's working on his end. But,
that's dope.
yeah. And then Roach just had a kid. So
I gotta have him on
he's
here.
been but he's coming back to the stage. I know we're both opening for Little White on August 2nd, and
That's fucking dope.
and stuff like that. And then I got him on some stuff we're doing this fall. So
That's what's up, bro.
Hell
yeah.
Other than that,
What was I gonna say?
I can mention the other guys I got on the crew. I've got
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Failure Foretold. He's always kind of like more of like dark, very lyrical, dark hip hop, and he's been making some melodic metal. He can play guitar and do metal vocals and stuff like that. So he
That's dope.
yeah, he popped at our open mic not too long ago because he wanted to test out some of the new stuff he was doing. And so and then I got Hairborn, which he's kind of like our standout. But his is just like fun music. Very entertaining and very, very talented. And so I have him on there as well. Sagan the Satanist. He's from Arkansas, and and so
I've heard that name before.
yeah, he actually got I would say probably amongst the underground, amongst the Midwest, his name started circulating. So he got to do the float this year.
Nice.
And because Tom Woods, his name came around Tom Woods' ear, and then his team, and then
That might have been where I've seen it. Yeah.
yeah, and then he brought what was it? The Super Fun Time Famous guys.
Super famous fun time guys.
He brought them. I always mess up their name, but I think I was close.
Super famous fun time guys, baby.
Yeah. So we all got. So he brought them to Arkansas on their tour right for the float, and so we got to be a part of that as well.
That's dope.
But yeah. He's gotten to. Yeah, he's been able to get on some pretty killer shit. I know. There's a couple other festivals and touring national tours he's trying to get on as an opener when they come to this area.
Good for him, man.
So yeah, he makes beats. So yeah, man, he's doing quite a bit. So he's been primarily busy. I'm trying to think. Make sure I don't leave anybody out. Bear inside of us. Thrax the Ripper. Yeah, he's one of our newest members. I think he joined
Thrax the Ripper?
before me. Yep.
There's a lot of Rippers out there. There's Jay the Ripper on the West Coast.
Oh yeah.
You got Trip the Ripper in Albuquerque. You got, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of Rippers.
Thrax Gang. Another one is Thrax. He goes by Thrax Gang as well.
That's dope.
And yeah, he just put out his first single with us. It's called Kill a Bitch. I think he's working on another one. So yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be dope. But no, he just said he's working on. He said he just put out his first single with y'all. It's called "Kill a Bitch."
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And then I know he's working on another one, and there's a collab project that him and Sagan have working on. and I'm featured on a couple songs on there, and so it's actually done. I actually need to get with them and talk about a release date. We've actually
Okay.
been sitting on that for a minute. So now that I recall, but I know we were basically talking about we're picking like the right time and all that. So it's a I mean the project they did is really dope. It's a very I mean it's basically like lyrical horrorcore, and they got
Okay.
some I mean they got some thirsty tunes on there. Uh, but I told them like I can pick the right time to release it, market it, and stuff like that. I think it would catch the right ear. But maybe I over strategize. but
Fair.
but nothing sucks more than when you put a lot of work into something and then you just randomly put it out and
Right,
it just
right.
falls on deaf ears. So
And I
so I try
don't
to
get
think,
that. I'm not trying to cut
yeah,
you off. I see a lot of artists drop money into recording and get some dope artwork, and then completely miss the point, completely miss the marketing piece of that puzzle. And it's like, why
oh
did you
yeah,
put all that work into shit and not realize that you need to market this thing? Like, yeah, you got a dope ass fucking recording. Yeah, you got a dope ass mix and master. Yeah, you got a dope ass cover art. Like, yeah, even a dope ass video. It's like, so where's the effort in the promoting? Where's the effort into pushing
Yep.
it?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and I
Yep.
guess everyone
That's
does shit for their own reasons, but it just that doesn't make any sense to me.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've always like preached that. I always said like, and for me I find different creative ways and you can promote and market,
Right, right.
things and stuff like that. It doesn't help that the music scene entirely can feel a lot oversaturated because like a lot of people do it. So that kind of
Right.
floods, people's attention span. So, but that opens the gate for us to be more creative in how we get people's attention
That's
and
what I was
give them a
about
reason
to add to that.
to you know,
As the pond becomes bigger and more saturated, you've got to the squeaky wheel is going to get the grease. You know what I'm saying? So that
oh
comes with the
yeah, yeah,
creativity, and you know what I'm saying. What's going to get you to stand out amongst the sea of everyone else trying to stand out too? You know.
Yep.
So
oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so freaking. But yeah, man. Well, shit. What else was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you. Oh yeah. Okay. What's that venue called that when I came that one time I came through Tulsa? What was that venue called that we were all at? Something
Oh,
after.
Blackbird on Pearl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is that still around?
No, they were
Oh,
temporary closed, and then a film production company that's been doing a lot of shooting for TV and movie here in Tulsa bought them out.
oh man.
So, but we still got some solid spots. So,
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I
but
remember that's a really
lose,
cool venue. I liked it.
yeah, losing that venue wasn't my. Yeah, I didn't like that too much because that building has been around since the '90s. Yeah, it used to be called Nitro, and that was like the spot where, from what I heard, because I wasn't really in the scene at the time, but I heard in the '90s that was uh, like like punk shows would go on there. They'd have disco nights or something. Like it was like the pop and
Okay.
nightclub
Okay.
for live music, not just you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
So from what I heard that was like the glory days, and so yeah, so to lose that, and it's been different names over the years, but yeah, for that to get bought out and taken away, well, that's kind of a dagger in the heart.
I know Young Skunky hit
No,
whoop
I really
whoop
like
right
the
when he heard punk
vibe.
shows.
Hmm.
Nice. No, I like. I
Yeah.
remember walking into it. It had like this almost like old west saloon meets like punk rock club vibe, and I really liked
Yeah.
Yo,
it.
that's
Hmm.
fresh, dude. That's fresh.
That's why I really liked it. It was in
Yeah.
It was in
Yeah.
downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was fucking dope.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know that night got kind of weird towards the end, but yeah, if I remember correctly, yeah, that was a weird night. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, man. Well, shit, man. Fucking. What else was I was gonna ask you one more thing, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Fuck it. I'll probably remember afterwards, and I'll yell it randomly and walking down the hallway. What about you, Juggalucha? You got any more questions for our
I
guests?
do. I do. What's your favorite?
All right.
What's your inspiration in music? What's your favorite Juggalo album?
Um. Let me see. There's all kinds of different stuff that inspired me. So, I'm trying to think of that really where it started. I would say early influences would be like Ice Cube and things like Ice Cube, LL Cool J. Uh, I was a
What up,
super
gamers?
into super into Metallica, and
Okay,
uh,
okay.
you know, things of that nature. And then I got into, you know, obviously you go down the rabbit hole
What
and
up, Juggalo Gamer?
you discover other things. I get super inspired by movies, like a lot of times. Like I have quite a bit of songs that are, you know, kind of based on a character in
That's
a
dope,
movie.
dude.
Done that a few times where like I'll find a
What
um
up, Uncle Swill?
I'll watch a movie and then I'll have
Oh, Uncle Swill's there.
who I feel like I'm the only
Uncle
one that
Swill
doesn't.
from Swill's Edition.
But yeah,
No, it's the comment section.
yeah, I got you.
Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, he's the
But
man. You'll love him.
but yeah, so there's movies I'll watch and then like I said, I'll be inspired by a character and then I can kind of take that character and then make it kind of relatable to myself and stuff like that. That helps when you have like
Okay.
writer's block and you know and I don't
I feel
Right.
that.
live the most, you know what I mean? So sometimes you kind of just like, well, I mean, what else do I write about that I haven't already? And then you get ideas and stuff like that. You watch movies and then you can kind of write as if you're that person. So I learned that from Mudvayne. They had a song called Nothing to Gain, and he talked about how it was about his mother passing away and what he was going through, but he talked about the serial killer Ed Gein and probably how it affected him mentally and then and stuff like that. So he did like a whole like, you know, feel about how he kind of it was really about the serial killer, but then he kind of talked about how he kind of knew what he was going through losing his mother. So he had this whole like deep background story of what that song was, and then Ice T was another influence. He wrote a lot of songs about people who weren't him. He just played the character and stuff like that.
I liked
So
Ice
he would
T a
say,
lot
well,
when I
Yeah.
was a little kid.
yeah. So yeah, he talked about that a lot. Where he said, I'm not a carjacker. I'm not this or that. He goes, but I've met people like that. So he would just say, hey, these are just real life stories of real life people, and I'm just playing the role.
Yeah.
So I'm just the storyteller.
Okay.
So I always like that. I always like that approach. So I'm trying to think. Here's something funny. Because I've neglected some of the Juggalo questions you guys gave me, but I was on Tubi, and there was you remember when ICP kind of did what was it, the Big Money Hustler movies?
Yep. Big Money
It's funny
Hustle, Big
because
Money Hustle.
What up, Big Red?
yeah, I remember me and old Frank had that, and then and I remember I got excited because Misfits had a cameo in it, and that's like one of my favorite bands. So, but I was randomly saw it on Tubi, and it was like the Western one, and it was like total like cameos, and that was kind of the one of the things that cracked me up is because like and it's still kind of ironic because you can tell how old it is because this is back when them and Twisted were friends. So it's like, okay, well, this is not recent.
Right.
So, because but
Braves era Misfits.
it's funny because you're watching it. And if you have to like know who's who, you know what I mean? And it's funny when I was so nowhere, I'm like, oh, that's Taxman from Commonwealth Kings. And then out of nowhere, Vanilla Ice has like a really quick cameo, which was it's funny. Well, Vanilla Ice trying to do like a Western, you know, backwoods accent.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that movie's so good, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, just seeing that and then checking it out, and then I was like, man, this movie is like cameo heavy. So I'm like there trying to do Wikipedia because every time a character comes in, I'm like, I'm pretty, and I don't know if I recognize them without the makeup. And so I'm looking here, I'm like, okay, and I'm like, oh, I remember that guy. Like it'd be rappers I haven't really seen or heard in a while, and then I was like, oh, okay, or someone I haven't listened to in a while, and I'm like, oh, okay, I remember them. and stuff like that. And then
I agree. I remember seeing
So-
Scott Hall in the beginning as well,
Yeah.
Gamer.
Yep.
Chat's going crazy for 8-Boy. Man, shout out 8-Boy. He don't give a fuck. And on top of that, dude, because of 8-Boy, I tried a Faygo root beer float, and now I'm obsessed with them. That's my shit.
Okay. The Jerky Boys. I remember the Jerky Boys. That was fucking funny shit,
yeah.
bro.
Oh
Look,
yeah, they're
Jerky.
awesome.
I'm gonna come down to the MTV video, the MTV uncensored video they made. I'm fighting off your security guards.
Yo, I remember the Purple Show.
I'm laying them out one by one down here. Like,
Purple Show was great.
This is
Just
shit.
hours of footage of homies just smoking weed and chilling. That shit was dope.
right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jerky. You ever listen to some Jerky Boys?
Oh yeah. One of my uncles actually introduced me to it. I'm pretty sure I was too young to listen to it, but
Oh yeah, probably.
yeah. But yeah, once I discovered them, there was no going back. So
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a picture at the
yeah,
gathering.
actually,
It'll be delicious.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, shit, man. You got any more questions for our guest, Juggalucha?
No, you've been fun hanging out with you, bro.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, man,
we're
I
on the
appreciate
hour,
it.
brother.
Do you have any things you want to
Yeah.
promote before you go?
Shout outs and stuff?
I would say for now, just check out the new single. It's called "I Promise I'm Not Mad." It's on Spotify. It's on everything. YouTube and all that. It's wherever you stream music.
Okay.
That's the new one. And then yeah, that's my main project right now. Eventually I'll have the next one. So
You got it.
That's actually a dope song. Like I was listening to it. It's featuring AM Buried Inside of Us.
yeah.
Who y'all may or may not know. And I was listening to it, and that's actually the one I used for the promo because I really dug that song. I dug the lyrics and your verse specifically, and I thought it was dope, man. So yeah,
Oh yeah, man, thank you.
I definitely vouch for that song, man. It's a fucking dope ass jam. So it's had enough. I promise I'm not mad, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Thank you, man. Hell yeah.
We bet. Hey, what you, Juggalucha? You got any shout outs you
Yeah,
want to give?
dude. Shout out my wife for being perfect all the time.
Man,
Yeah, man, dude. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. On top of that, shout out my TikTok if you want to come watch me. I'm live every day at 4 o'clock, and that way we can bring in the 17th hour together every day.
Oh, fuck. All right.
And that's it. I'll see you next Thursday. Or whenever XO
All right,
needs me, baby.
yes. Yeah. Juggalucha's been in Chi and this shit. And I didn't know Juggalucha had a TikTok, so I need to get my ass over there afterwards and fuck with you.
Hell yeah, bro. I would love that shit. I do it every day at 4 o'clock.
bet. I've been neglecting TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. So I think that's another reason I'm looking for help with the label and stuff.
Yo,
so,
bro, once we get you on
I'll give you a
TikTok, we
shout
can
out.
get you on TikTok live, and that's some easy money, bro. You just
Okay.
got to watch for dumb
we can
rules,
definitely-
but I mean, you'll get banned a bunch, but you could just come right back. And then, like, bro, they got me for eating a cookie. What? But they even
Fucker.
sent me the video.
Bastard.
They sent.
Thank you, the children,
I was
Juggalucha.
live, sitting down here watching wrestling with the fam, and I had it on low, and there's no camera, can't see wrestling, so it ain't some bullshit with that. And then I ate a cookie, and then they send you a video why you like this is why you're in
sick
trouble.
Bastard.
Oop.
You sick fucking
Yeah,
bastard. Why
and the
would you do
video
that?
is me going like this with a cookie, and they said it was like
Provocatively.
over something content, and I'm like, bro, get out of here. I was eating a cookie. That's a
Yeah.
Nestle Toulouse.
Bro, I'm-
They're just hating on that chocolate chip.
Right. They couldn't handle it. But all right, well, shit. Well, I want to give a shout out to everyone in the comments section. I want to give a shout out to our guest, Had Enough, for pulling up tonight. Like, that's been a fucking cool conversation. As always, the homie Juggalucha, he comes in and fucking does his thing, and I fucking love the guy to death.
Love you, dog.
Shout out to everyone that fucking liked and supported and followed. Shout out to fucking the Lost Tribe. Shout out to the Greytown family. Fucking shout out to my beautiful girlfriend Tara. I just wanted to give the shout out to y'all again for fucking making this possible.
Absolutely. Love you guys. Who's doing the zip
with
line?
that-
Right here. Who's not doing the hot wing contest?
Juggalucha was eating a grilled cheese and
My
took a
butthole.
bite, spit it out, and saved it for later. Fucking swill. Well, for now, I bid thee adieu, and thank you again for tuning in.
Nope.